Aberash was the most curious monkey in the troop. Not the strongest, not the loudest, but definitely the one with the most questions. What happens if you poke a bee with a feather? Why does thunder sound like the sky hiccuping? And today's question: what does this button do? The troop had taken a field trip to the open savanna to watch colorful hot air balloons rise into the sky. Humans had set up a launch area with striped balloons tied to baskets and ropes fluttering like tails. Aberash had been warned no climbing in the baskets, but that only made it more tempting. While the others snacked on berries, Aberash crept into a red and yellow balloon basket. So many ropes, so many knobs, so many buttons. One button was especially shiny. It glowed like a mango in the sun. Aberash poked it. The flame above whooshed. The balloon lurched. A rope snapped. Then lift off. Aberash's eyes widened as the ground shrank away. The wind whooshed past his ears. He clung to the basket edge, tail flailing. "Uh-oh," he muttered. "Definitely a big uh-oh." Below, the troop squeaked and pointed. Above, birds scattered. Aberash's balloon floated into the open sky, spinning gently. The controls were just ropes and a lever. How hard could it be? He tugged one rope. Nothing. Another rope. The balloon spun. He leaned too far and flipped backward into the basket, landing in a pile of maps and snacks. A banana bounced onto his nose. But Aberash wasn't afraid. He was having too much fun. He peeked over the edge and saw a line of zebras running below. A giraffe blinked up at him. The wind pushed the balloon toward a patch of hills. Time to steer. He tied a banana peel to a long rope and swung it out like a weight. It didn't help, but it did make him laugh. He tied it to the other side. Still no help, but now he had a symmetrical banana problem. As the balloon drifted toward a flock of cloud birds, Aberash grabbed a long pole and used it like a paddle. It sort of worked. A breeze caught the side, and the balloon tilted. He hung on tight, yelling, "Woohoo!" Suddenly, another balloon appeared, a big blue one with two human pilots waving. Aberash waved back. They looked confused. He mimed, "I'm good," and did a little monkey salute. Then he noticed a storm forming to the west, dark clouds. Fast wind. Not good. He had to land. He reached for the burner lever and gave it a tug. The balloon dropped fast, too fast. He panicked and tossed out a sack of snacks. Then another. Then a rolled up map. The balloon slowed. Sort of. Spotting a haystack below, Aberash aimed with all the coordination he could muster. He pulled one rope, spun once, then pulled another. The balloon wobbled, dropped, and poof, landed right in the hay. Hay flew everywhere. A chicken squawked. Aberash popped up, hay on his head, grinning. The balloon hissed and settled. His paws tingled with excitement. Humans ran over. One looked inside. "A monkey?" she gasped. Aberash offered her a half-squashed banana. "Peace offering." They guided the balloon back to the field. The troop had arrived too, chattering in amazement. Aberash posed like a captain returning from sea. From that day on, The humans added a sign to the basket: no monkeys allowed, especially Aberash. But Aberash became a bit of a legend. The only monkey to fly a balloon solo and land in a haystack without a scratch. He told the story to anyone who would listen with sound effects and dramatic tail flips. He even made balloon shapes out of vines and practiced landings off tree branches. And secretly, he wanted to try it again. Next time, maybe with 2 bananas. Just in case. Because for Aberash, the sky wasn't the limit. It was just the next place to monkey around. And while everyone else watched the balloons float away, Aberash always wondered what would happen if he pressed that other button. And just maybe one breezy afternoon when no one's looking, Aberash will sneak back into another basket, flash that famous grin, and float into the sky again, this time on purpose.